The first step in the manufacturing process is the most important one. During this process, the board's layout CAD files are checked and then transformed to CAM files needed for production. In the PCB design stage, the engineers create the circuit schematic and PCB layout of each layer on a CAD software. Those CAD files are not understood by production machines and are mostly useless to the manufacturer. In this stage, the design files are transformed to CAM files following the IPC 2500 series of standards and something called Gerber files. The PCB Gerber files are used to produce photographic images of circuit patterns and solder mask layers, called artwork films. Passing from Gerber files to artwork films is never that simple. Sometimes holes and pads are misplaced, lines are broken, or a short circuit is created. It is the job of the CAM engineers to find and sort these problems out. And they are doing it by magnifying each artwork film image and checking it for inconsistencies point by point. The PCB manufacturer needs the following files to produce a PCB. Bill of materials. This file describes the materials to be used for board fabrication. Netlist file that provides the X and Y location of physical net points. Drilling files with hole coordinates and drill size. Outer conductive layers with copper geometries like tracks and pads. Inner conductive layers with each layer's copper patterns. Solder mask and legend marking layers, sometimes called masking layers. Documentation layers with information on the details for finishes, tolerances and other requirements. Mechanical drawings regarding internal cutouts, slots and board outlines. Upon receiving those files, the CAM engineers check if hole and copper pattern dimensions, shapes and clearances follow IPC standards and are within the manufacturer's capabilities. If not, they will inform the customer of any distance violations and provide solutions if possible. The quality of the PCB depends on the photographic images of its different layers. If those images are wrong, the process is doomed from the beginning. The generated photographic images are checked for missing or misplaced holes, missing or misplaced tracks, alignment inconsistencies between layers and distance violations. For simple low-density circuits, the process is mostly done automatically by uploading the Gerber and drill files to specific Gerber viewer software. For more complicated multilayer circuits, large computer screens are used for zooming in and spot possible errors. PCBs are not manufactured independently but are arranged in panels. Manufacturers charge by panels and not by number of PCBs. The more boards are in one panel, the cheaper they become. Panels are usually rectangular. Some standard panel sizes include 18 to 24 and 9 to 12 inches. Manufacturers provide guidance on the minimum separation space between boards and clearance around the panel border. The latter is necessary for panel handling and depends on the type of PCB. Multilayer boards usually require larger border clearances. Sometimes different PCB designs, but of the same type requiring the same manufacturing processes, are arranged on one panel. This is mostly the case when small quantities are ordered. Empty panel space is a loss of money in this business. Panel arrangement is done by the manufacturer, always in accordance with the customer. The photographic images, or else artwork films, used in production are images of panels, not individual PCBs. This is the process where the artwork films are created or else plotted. Artwork films are photographic images of all copper and solder mask layers that are used in copper etching and solder mask application manufacturing stages. The standard manufacturing process of PCBs needs the following artwork films. Photomasks of top and bottom copper layers. Photomasks of internal copper layers. Photomasks of top and bottom solder mask layers. The plotting process is done in a clean room under yellow lamps. The machines and tools used are the Gerber files, a laser photoplotter, a film processor, photoplatter film and the chemicals used for film development. A drill to punch registration holes. The Gerber files and suitable film are loaded to the laser plotter that prints the image to the film. The exposed films are transferred to the film processor, where the development and fixation chemical processes occur. The washed and dried artwork films exit the processor, and registration holes are punched to them. The artwork films are now ready to be used. If you want to learn more, have a look at our other videos on how single, double and multilayer PCBs are made.